You know what's crazy to me? People think they know a country based on like one movie. And don't even get me started on Borat. Look, I'm sure Sacha Baron Cohen is a very funny guy, but his portrayal of Kazakhstan, let's just say it wasn't exactly accurate. So, today we're going to dive deep into the real Kazakhstan. We're talking about the lifestyle, the culture, the food that'll make your taste buds sing. And yes, we'll even touch upon those marriage rules, because who doesn't love a good cultural quirk? Get ready to have your perceptions challenged and your minds blown, because we're about to uncover the hidden gems of Kazakhstan. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Alright, let's kick things off with the day-to-day life in Kazakhstan. This country is a fascinating blend of the old and the new, where ancient traditions meet modern lifestyles. Now you might be picturing vast steppes, nomadic herders, and maybe a stray camel or two. And you'd be right, but that's just one side of the story. And hey, you wouldn't be entirely wrong. Kazakhstan is a land of contrasts. It's a place where you can experience the serenity of untouched nature and the hustle and bustle of urban life all in one day. You've got your bustling cities like Almaty and Astana, with their modern skyscrapers and bustling streets. These cities are the epitome of Kazakhstan's rapid development and modernization. People are hustling, going to work, grabbing a bite at trendy cafes, you know, the usual city vibe. The urban centers are alive with energy and innovation, but then you venture out into the countryside, and it's like stepping back in time. The rural areas offer a stark contrast to the cities, with their slower pace and traditional way of life. You'll encounter those breathtaking landscapes, traditional villages, and yes, even some yurts. These are the heart and soul of Kazakhstan's rich cultural heritage. Family is huge in Kazakh culture, like really big. It's not uncommon to see multiple generations living under one roof. We're talking multi-generational households where grandma's word is law and everyone pitches in to help out. This strong family bond is a cornerstone of their society. It's all about that strong sense of community and respect for elders. The wisdom of the older generation is highly valued and plays a crucial role in daily life. Now, when it comes to leisure, Kazakhs know how to have a good time. They have a rich tradition of festivals and celebrations that bring people together. Think horseback riding through the steppes, hunting with eagles. Yeah, you heard that right, eagles. These activities are not just pastimes, but are deeply rooted in their history and culture. And let's not forget the epic feasts that'll have you loosening your belt a notch or two. Kazakh cuisine is a delightful blend of flavors and traditions. Oh, and did I mention their love for horses? These guys are obsessed. Horses are an integral part of their culture and daily life. Horse meat is a delicacy. Kumis, fermented mare's milk, is basically their national drink, and these unique culinary traditions are a must-try for any visitor. And even their national sport, kokpar, involves goat carcass tug-of-war on horseback. It's a thrilling and intense game that showcases their equestrian skills. It's a wild ride, both literally and figuratively. The excitement and energy of kokpar are unmatched. So buckle up because we're just getting started. Kazakhstan is a land of endless adventures and cultural richness waiting to be explored. Okay, let's talk culture, because Kazakhstan is bursting with it. For centuries, this place was a crossroads of civilizations. The Silk Road ran right through it. So you can imagine the blend of influences. You've got your nomadic traditions, your Islamic heritage, and even a touch of Soviet influence thrown in for good measure. It's a fascinating mix. Now, Kazakhs are known for their hospitality. Seriously, they'll welcome you into their homes with open arms and enough food to feed a small army. Don't even try to refuse, it's considered rude. Music and dance are also a big part of their culture. They've got these traditional instruments like the dombra, a two-stringed lute, and the kobys, a bowed instrument. And their music will get your toes tapping, even if you don't understand the words. And speaking of celebrations, let's talk festivals. Nowruz, their New Year celebration, is a huge deal. Think colorful costumes, traditional food, and enough festivities to last for days. They also celebrate Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha with great enthusiasm. As Islam is a major religion in Kazakhstan, it's a time for family, feasting, and reflecting on their faith. So yeah, Kazakhstan's cultural tapestry is rich, diverse, and full of surprises. It's time to ditch those stereotypes and appreciate the beauty of this often overlooked nation. Alright folks, it's time to talk food, and let me tell you, Kazakhstan does not disappoint. This is a cuisine that's all about hearty flavors, rich aromas, and enough meat to satisfy even the most carnivorous among us. First up, we've got beshbarmak, the national dish. It's basically boiled meat, usually horse meat or lamb, served over noodles with a side of broth. Sounds simple, right? But trust me, the flavors are out of this world. Then there's plov, a Central Asian staple that's made with rice, meat, and carrots. It's like the ultimate comfort food, and every family has their own secret recipe. And for those who prefer something a little lighter, there's manti, steamed dumplings filled with meat or vegetables. They're like little pockets of flavor, and you can't just have one. Of course, no Kazakh meal is complete without bread. They've got all sorts of flatbreads like shelpek and barsak that are perfect for scooping up those delicious sauces. And let's not forget about the dairy. Remember kumis, that fermented mare's milk I mentioned earlier? Yeah, it's an acquired taste, but it's considered a delicacy in Kazakhstan. So whether you're a meat lover, a carb enthusiast, or a dairy aficionado, Kazakh cuisine has something to tantalize your taste buds. Just come hungry because you're in for a treat. Alright, let's dive into the world of love, marriage, and those intriguing Kazakh customs. Kazakhstan, a land rich in history and culture, has some fascinating traditions that have been passed down through generations. Now, like many cultures, Kazakhstan has its own set of traditions when it comes to tying the knot. These customs are a beautiful blend of ancient rituals and modern practices, making each wedding a unique celebration. First things first, arranged marriages were once the norm, but nowadays love marriages are becoming increasingly common, especially in urban areas. This shift reflects the changing dynamics of Kazakh society, where young people are now more likely to choose their own partners. But even then, family approval is still super important. The involvement of family in the marriage process is seen as a way to ensure the union is blessed and supported by both sides. One interesting tradition is the Kyrgyz Alip Kashu, which translates to bride kidnapping. This practice, though it sounds alarming, is often a prearranged and symbolic act. Don't worry, it's not as dramatic as it sounds. It's more of a playful tradition where the groom's friends and family kidnap the bride as part of the wedding festivities. It's more like a symbolic gesture where the groom's friends and family steal the bride from her home before the wedding. This act is meant to add a bit of excitement and fun to the proceedings. It's all in good fun, and it's meant to symbolize the bride's transition to a new family. This transition is a significant moment, marking the beginning of her new life with her husband. Then there's the kalim, which is basically a bride price paid by the groom's family to the bride's family. This tradition is a way of honoring the bride's family for their role in raising her. It's a way of showing respect and gratitude for raising such a wonderful daughter. The kalim is often accompanied by a ceremony where gifts are exchanged, further strengthening the bond between the two families. Kazakh weddings are extravagant affairs, with hundreds of guests, mountains of food, and enough dancing to last all night. These celebrations are a testament to the importance of community and togetherness in Kazakh culture. One of the highlights is the Beta Shar, where the bride's face is unveiled for the first time to her husband's family. This ceremony is filled with anticipation and joy, as it marks the bride's official welcome into her new family. It's a moment filled with emotion and tradition. The Beta Shar is often accompanied by songs and blessings, making it a deeply moving part of the wedding. So, whether it's the symbolic kidnapping, the generous bride price, or the elaborate wedding ceremonies, marriage in Kazakhstan is a beautiful blend of ancient customs and modern influences. Each element of the wedding is carefully planned to honor both the couple and their families. It's a testament to the enduring power of love, family, and tradition. These weddings are not just about the union of two people, but the coming together of two families, celebrating their shared future. We've covered a lot of ground, but trust me, there's still so much more to discover about this fascinating country. Kazakhstan is a land of vast contrasts and hidden treasures that are just waiting to be explored. From its sprawling steppes to its bustling cities, there's something for everyone here. So let's wrap things up with some bonus facts that'll make you want to book a flight to Kazakhstan ASAP. Whether you're an adventure seeker, a history enthusiast, or someone who loves to immerse themselves in new cultures, Kazakhstan has it all. First off, did you know that Kazakhstan is the 9th largest country in the world? Yeah, it's massive. With an area of over 2.7 million square kilometers, it offers endless opportunities for exploration and adventure. And it's home to a diverse range of landscapes, from snow-capped mountains to scorching deserts. You can experience the tranquility of the vast steppes or the rugged beauty of its mountain ranges. Speaking of mountains, let's talk about the Tian Shan Range, which cuts through southeastern Kazakhstan. These mountains are not just a sight to behold, but also a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. It's a hiker's paradise with stunning peaks, pristine lakes, and breathtaking views. Imagine trekking through these majestic landscapes and discovering hidden lakes that reflect the sky like mirrors. And if you're a history buff, you'll be fascinated by the ancient city of Turkestan, which was once a major stop on the Silk Road. This city is a living museum, offering a glimpse into the rich history and culture of the region. It's home to the mausoleum of Khoja Ahmed Yasawi, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a masterpiece of Islamic architecture. The intricate designs and historical significance of this site make it a must-visit. But Kazakhstan isn't just about the past, it's a country that's evolving rapidly, blending its rich heritage with modern advancements. It's also a country that's looking towards the future, with a rapidly developing economy and a growing tech scene. Cities like Astana and Almaty are becoming hubs of innovation and modernity. In fact, they even have their own spaceport, the Baikonur Cosmodrome, which is where Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space, launched into history. This site continues to be a cornerstone of space exploration. So, there you have it, folks. Kazakhstan is a land of contrasts, a melting pot of cultures, and a country that's full of surprises. From its natural wonders to its cultural heritage, there's so much to see and do. Kazakhstan is a land of contrasts, a melting pot of cultures, and a country that's full of surprises. It's a place where ancient traditions meet modern innovations, creating a unique and vibrant atmosphere. It's time to ditch those outdated stereotypes and experience the real Kazakhstan for yourselves. Whether you're exploring its natural landscapes, delving into its history, or enjoying its modern cities, Kazakhstan promises an unforgettable adventure. So there you have it, a glimpse into the real Kazakhstan. From the bustling cities to the vast steppes, the delicious food to the vibrant culture, Kazakhstan is a country that will surprise and captivate you. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the heart of Central Asia, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more eye-opening adventures around the world. And be sure to let me know in the comments below what surprised you the most about Kazakhstan. Thanks for watching, and remember, the world is full of incredible places waiting to be discovered. Go explore.